Roy, about this contested Indigenous heritage claim in Blayney over the gold mine tailings dam. We hear now that you and your colleagues heading up land councils right around the state are going to gather in Orange to meet over these issues. Why is the meeting happening, and what's the key outcome you're looking for?
Yeah, Chris, look, thanks for having me on your program. It's a very important conversation that the leaders of our land rights network need to discuss, because what's happened, Chris, is that this land rights system that's been around since 1983, that is very integral to Aboriginal people in the state of New South Wales, has just been undermined just like that. It's a decision that was made at the commonwealth level, and I'm hoping that we can all come together in Orange to have a serious discussion about what this really means for us moving forward. And,
the central point here, right, the central point that's been raised by this Blayney gold mine case is that you have the Orange Local Aboriginal Land Council that's approved a development on cultural heritage grounds, and you've been overridden. They've been overridden by a federal minister listening to another group, not the authorised body. So surely all your land council colleagues are wondering, well, what's the point of the land councils if governments aren't going to listen to us?
Yeah, look, I think just for the record, Chris, the Orange Local Aboriginal Land Council wasn't opposed to the mine.
Exactly.
Right? They wasn't opposed. So what that says to me is that obviously they were happy with the surveys, the site assessments, et cetera, et cetera. What's happened here is the minister at the Commonwealth level has listened to another group, and that's very, very concerning, because the Land Council is copping all this, negative media about, well, why did you change your mind? They went from, the facts being known, Chris, they actually went from not supporting the project to having a position of neutral. And the reason why they had a position of neutral is because the actual group that you're talking about were, some of the stuff that were putting out was fabrication. It was fabricated information, and therefore the Land Council couldn't, they had to change their position to be neutral, to not oppose the mine based on that information. And at the end of the day, you can't fabricate information and expect to get a project stopped on that basis, because it undermines Aboriginal culture and heritage, it undermines the land rights system, and it undermines our old people's genuineness for culture and heritage, and who speaks for country.
Yeah, I think Tanya Plibersek and the federal government have to re-examine this case because of these claims of fabrication. They have to get to the bottom of it. But this meeting where you're pulling everyone together, are you looking to try and get that, to get the Blayney gold mine process re-examined, or have you given up on that and you're just looking for more certainty right across the board?
I think it's more certainty right across the board. I think it's more about the process. The Orange Local Aboriginal Land Council is really concerned about the process. And like they said, they didn't oppose the mine. However, our land council system needs to come together now, because for the minister to not even talk to the local Aboriginal Land Council, that in itself is disrespectful. It's disrespectful to our voice. The land rights system was set up, Chris, to give Aboriginal people a voice in the state of New South Wales. It wasn't only for recompense for compensation and dispossession. It was set up to give Aboriginal people a voice in the state of New South Wales, and she hasn't even listened to our voice.
Yeah, it's a big problem. Thanks for joining us again, Roy. I appreciate it. Roy RC there, who was the former chair of the New South Wales Aboriginal Land Council.